I thought we talk about bullpens. This is an era of baseball that we don't see 7, 8, 9 inning starts. We high five and congratulate 5-inning shutouts. So instead of going a middle of the lineup guy or an ace or a number 2 starter or the closer, I wanted to see teams that are fighting it out here the last 12 or 13 games that we're going to see guys that normally aren't high-profile names, household names, thank you, but they're going to have major implication on teams that are fighting it out right to the last day.
I love it. These guys always blew my mind. They could sit out in a bullpen. Not a lot of people know who they are, and they get asked to get the biggest outs of your season every year.
Great segue. So let's start with the Blue Jays and Erik Swanson. So we're going up in Toronto.
Let's do it.
Erik Swanson. I want to go to their go-to pitches and what he's done. Well, what he's done over the last 13 games, you're talking about middle relievers, right? 6th, 7th, maybe set up at times. 0.79 ERA. His pitch, if you look at this, is a splitter.
He got burned opposite field by Devers the other day on a high heater.
High heater. And I'm going to get to another guy on this list that you have to sprinkle in. When you know your go-to pitch is almost unhittable, you got to make sure when you sprinkle your other pitches in that you make a quality pitch. Go to the videotape on this guy. All right, so here it is. I'm going to go real simple.
He was the Oscar Hernandez trade, huh?
Yes, he was. Yeah. He was very good. Now look at this split right here. What you just said about Devers, when you have a pitch like this, it has to be money, and every hitter knows that you're going to go to it, right? Because it has that kind of effect, and there's a lot of conviction and confidence behind it.
That's awesome.
All right, let's go out to Seattle. So this guy, I didn't know which one to take because Matt Brash throws 98 to 100. This guy has been great. Early part of the year, he wasn't getting the results because of Babbitt. He's kind of an unlucky guy, get balls in play. This is amazing right here, his slider. When do you see this? But again, leading up to Munoz, whoever's on the back end here, when Sewald went to Arizona. So Matt Brash, I had to go some gas here because it is 100. I don't know how this guy gets hit. I really don't. You're talking about major critical innings coming down the stretch.
Max effort.
Stop right here. Look at this pitch. Back that up real quick, Lucas. Look at this pitch right here. Stop it about halfway. Oh, we got Tatis here. Right there. Stop. Back it up. Right there. Okay. This, he's throwing at 88, 89 miles an hour. It's almost as hard as some guys' fastballs. See where it is? That's more than 2/3 of the way down. Go ahead and finish it. Look where this ends up. And you got a swing out of that. That's like...
They tried to make him a starter originally.
Yeah, no. I mean, I like exactly where Matt Brash is.
That's nasty.
And this guy is going to majorly play, right? Let's go down to Arlington. A little bit too low there, Roflo, but we're down near Texas. Chris Stratton, you see the difference right here.
What the hell?
419 to 233. Well, they put it a little bit slightly south.
Lord.
There has been a significant difference, right? I don't have to tell you too much right here. Jordan Montgomery. By the way, Jordan Montgomery, boy, oh boy, that was a great start last night. Pull another full screen here because I want to show you what he's got. This is interesting because he doesn't throw above Major League average, but I wanted to put this point that this spin rate for a fastball is like 98th percentile.
Really?
So the velocity says, how's that not Matt Brash blowing people away?
Got late life on it.
Thank you. Go ahead, play this with now here, he's a good example of what you just said earlier about Swanson, about his fastball. When you throw your secondary pitch, and in this case, his slider curveball is not great, but if you see the light here, what you just said, you got major league hitters, good major league hitters that aren't seeing it. Stratton is really important in that bullpen. I know Will Smith ended up not doing it. Okay, we're going out to Kevin Ginkel in Arizona. So we end up getting Paul Sewald traded there. Miguel Castro hasn't been great, but this slider here, again, not a brand name. He has been excellent.
That's not a slider.
Yes, it is. It's a slider. It's 167 batting average against. It looks like a curveball. Here it is. Now, some guys have bigger depth, but how it comes out of your hand.
I know, that's a nasty pitch.
So this is his go-to pitch. Again, we're going to be hearing these names. And yes, there's other relievers, of course, but these guys have done a really good job, especially down the stretch, and managers matter. I put the board backwards here because of this guy's name here. If you look right here, top minimum 50 innings, one of the best relievers in the National League.
Sighting, friend of the show.
I wanted to do this here because Tanner Scott, it's a little bit, I know we just talked to Jake Berger, a little bit a little bit cloudy, and I know he's their closer now, and I'm trying to go for middle reliever guys, but listen, Tanner Scott.
They got a few lefties down in Miami out of the pen that throw noise.
So here, that's my point. AJ Puck's got saves down there.
Nardi.
Yeah, no, right, exactly. And then you end up with Robertson not getting it. But that's a massive, hard breaking ball. All right, let's go up to Cincinnati and Sam Moll. Here's a guy that was used as a primarily left-handed reliever when he was with Oakland earlier. Look at this, hero. I mean, it is, and he's got a funk delivery, lifts with his elbow. It's kind of a peck throw. Go ahead and play Sam Moll. Oh yeah, let me just show you what it is. So they call it a sweeper. Honestly, I mean, we make up stuff. It's a wide slider.
You can't call Ginkel's a slider and Brash is the same thing. They're two different looks.
Well, but I'd still go like this.
I know.
All right, go ahead. Throw the video. Zero, you're right. But here, watch it. He's kind of, where it comes out of his.
Oh, wow.
It's a slinging breaking ball. I'm pretty sure he, along with the catcher, call it a slider. But if the effect is a lot of horizontal, because that's what we're looking at, less vertical. But this is nasty. Forget about left on left. I mean, super aggressive. All right, wanted to save the best for last. Up there in Chicago, I
knew you were bringing.
I got a relative here.
Been good.
He's been good. He's been good, and he's worked his way. And there's a whole story on this kid about 22nd round of the baseball powerhouse of NJIT, signed for $1,000, worked his way through the system. I'm really proud of him. But here's Mark Leiter Jr., who's really done an amazing job. Cannot say enough about this. And what you said about Swanson, like this is a nearly unhittable pitch.
Unhittable.
What he does well is that you sprinkle your other pitches so that every hitter just doesn't go, okay, every pitch is going to be a split, I'm sitting split. So he's got fastball, curve, slider, change, and ends up using his split finger the way he does. We got some video here of Mark Leiter Jr., Wrigleyville. Yeah, I mean, it's nasty. And he throws it super aggressive at the end. Back that up, Lucas, real quick. I want to show, just ultimately watch his finish and what happens at the end. That's what a good split does. Watch his effect. Go ahead, play it through, and watch the finish. Head out. Look at this right here. Bam! Looks up. Yeah, you're not sure where it's going. I mean, you talk about guys that had good splits, depending upon whether you want down on top of home plate or you need a first strike to get a rollover. But
these are the guys. This is great. This is a great tape out, honestly.
Yeah, so I just wanted, it's an opportunity for us to hear names, see guys that are actually going to have implication on their respective teams, if they get into the playoffs or not. Now with the expanded playoffs, teams that we normally wouldn't be talking about right now, if they didn't expand the playoffs, I think it's exciting for baseball.
Well, completely vital to their team's
Yeah, and it's interesting. It's kind of the peculiar nature of the game in that sometimes those guys that aren't household names, they get the biggest outs.
Yes.
At the most meaningful times of playoff games. So really good introduction there, Al Leiter.